Well, I'm gonna try to work on this truck. Finally, after some time, I just got done beating my brains out getting this thing out. Took a wrench, put on it, and there's a 19 millimeter, some cheap wrench. Wasn't gonna use a good one with hammering, but I finally got it broke loose here. Well, that was a pain. Took a brass hammer, hit on it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this back bracket off. Hopefully I can take that back bracket off and I can get in here to take this whole, see, I gotta take all these bolts out. There's a gasket in there somewhere and I gotta take that thing out, that drive shaft off, and then I'll take some tape all that up. I don't want to lose my end caps and so on. Then hopefully that give me enough room. I don't have to pull this axle, because if I had to pull all this stuff, I have more U-bolts. You have to pull all this stuff. I want to lift this thing up higher, set the front end up. This was 1-ton front end leaf springs, but when you drop a 975 pound motor in the front of this thing, it kind of does stuff to it. Man, it's crazy. I'm gonna buy me a straight axle soon, whenever I can get it. This summer sometime. I found a set, $400, but I don't have the money for them, and I'm afraid to buy some that old to put them in there. I might just buy like some kind of 2000 something new, put them in here. But let's get to this. I'm gonna pull this front wheel off, this one here. I'm hoping this axle pulls straight out of here. Kind of looks dry in there, man. Oh, there's oil in there, there's grease in there, so it's about right. I think if you can go to your first fingertip, I think it's, or your first knuckle thing, I think it's pretty good. So smells like gear oil to me. Yeah, that's what it smells like. Whew, nasty smelling. But yeah. Anyway, wipe it on the woods, this way it helps it burn. Right. Anyway, truck's kind of just setting up here. It's actually up here pretty good. I got bricks over that side, over there, but yeah. Anyway, okay, let's get to this. Well, I got that off of there. Had to drop this side though, so yeah, still gotta do this. I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping I can take this pumpkin off. Got 2 bolts here. Got these 2. Gotta take this whole hub and stuff off. There's a special tool we gotta use to take that. There's a nut inside there. I got the tool, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully I can slide that axle out of here, because there's no, in the book it has no pin. Because I was looking at the book. I can't go by those very much because I'll sit there and look at them, but I don't know. But anyway, I gotta take these off. I'm gonna take some tape. Once I take them off, I'll pull these off of here. I'll probably do it like right here, like this. I'll take each side off, and then I'll grab a hold of these caps and I'll pull it all off of here. Well, these will come off there, but then I'll take tape and I'll wrap around this whole U-joint here. Keep these caps from falling off. You keep these caps fall off, you got them little needle bearings. Oh my gosh, you got problems then. Yeah. And then I'm gonna probably grease everything up. I got grease fitting there. I'll have to grease that U-joint, that thing up there. I don't know, but I was gonna try to stick the bolt, put the U-joint on, and then stick it on the axle. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. That seems like that might be just a little bit of a pain. I might just go ahead and try to do it while it's out here underneath the truck. I had to do it that way at one point, because that's the one I had to change because I busted it. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to set the camera up and try to do something. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to take this tire off. The air compressor ain't big enough to run it. I had to break them loose first. So let's give it a go here. take the brake caliper off. It's been a long time since I've done all this stuff. So Ford, you don't have to be out here working on every 2 minutes, usually, unless you break something like I did. And what's a screwdriver for is a punch. That's what I'm using it for today. One of these goes the other way. There's two. I don't know why everybody wants to slow down here, but it floats the boat, I guess. Ooh, boy, this thing's heavy. Act surprised. Alright, now, got that off there. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna take this thing off. Get an Allen wrench. Dying. These bitches get on there tight. Thank goodness that is over. That was a lot of work. Jeez. My ways. Had a good set, but I don't know where this went. So had to go pull these. I mean, it's a good set too. Had to ground the tip off of it, off of this, because it was somewhat rounded off, and I was afraid I was going to strip my nuts out here. Bolts, whatever you want to call them. Nuts, bolts, I don't know how you want to. But yeah. We're about to see if we can pull this axle out. I hope I can. I don't know. Wow, I gotta get my nut and bolt can here. Took me the longest to find these, man. I had like a good set. Oh, what happened to them? I wonder how the ball joints are on this thing. Probably bad. Whew, there it is. Now we set that there so I can get loaded with dirt. Sorry, there's that stupid little seat clip on there. Putting this back in here. Now we gotta get that little C-clip thing out of there. We'll find a pick. Got this little pick. There's actually a tool for this that grabs them and pulls them apart. Let's see if we can have something happen here. I got enough in there. Don't need them tools. Should be a nut here. I can't remember really. Oh, this thing comes out. That's right. This whole thing should come out. Forgot about that. Like I said, it's been a long, long time. What do we got going on here? Oh, there's a clip on those. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. Okay, well, apparently I'm really rusty. That clip. There we go. Now. There we go. Made the dog move. I find it funny, but I was like, man, I talked to one of my cousins. He's like, man, it took me forever to get this off. We took screwdrivers and hammers and everything else. I was like, I had the tool. Oh, didn't know that. Well, yeah, I own this truck. And you think about it, mate. I'll put some of this stuff up here so I don't like lose it. I will lose it. It'll drop by the time I'm done. Now, where to put my hub at? Here's that. I should grab a magnet. Sorry, just do this. There's a nut. It's gonna fall in the dirt, I'm sure. Now, there. Grabbing a rag here. I feel like getting grease on my drum. On my, not drum, but my, whatever it's called. Disc brake thing. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, that's pretty fun. Jeez. Put some of this stuff up now. See if I can impact that off of there. We'll put the nut back over the hub. Look like 14s or something like that. No, that's a 12. I'm sure that looks way too, yeah. Here's a 13. We'll see if it's right. It might be a 14. Oh my dear gosh. It's a 14. That's what I said last time. Oh, it's gonna be a while. Alright, so I didn't grab a 3/8 impact. So we're gonna just use the impact and just try to hopefully don't snap nothing. Let's pray we don't do that. I think he gave me the crappiest impact he had in his shop to use. He's like, you can use this one. It's terrible. Ow, ow, ow. There was a short burr on that one. There's something going down here. Oh, come on now, get on there. Wow, you gotta be killing me. No. What, motherfucker? Oh, something tight. Yeah. If I would have took this down there to his shop, I would have had this thing up on a nice rack. I would have had it get all up in the air. Had a nice big air compressor. Had tools at the wazoo. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Oh my gosh. A freaking cheater pipe. Oh, yes. Something in there. Really. I have a pipe somewhere. Just don't feel like getting it. Oh, gosh dang. Gonna rock with my knee. Oh yeah. My. I don't think I have a big enough hammer. Remember how to get this thing over there. Pretty rusted on there, if you ask me. Oh, here comes a neighbor. Alright, after some beating and banging and breaking screwdrivers and chisel, and find chisels, I actually got it out of there. Wow, that was a pain in the butt. So that was that. I even took a 3-jaw or 2-jaw puller and tried to put on there, but it didn't quite work. I didn't want to break anything, so I did hammer down in here though. I did break that, but that's alright. Big deal. I ain't too worried about that. Well, let's see if we can get this. And we'll set this up somewhere. The dog's barking. The neighbor was up here. He has his dog, so they obviously think, I don't know what they think. Alright, let's see if we can pull this thing out of here. Put my cap back on here. Actually, if I can pull this thing off. I forget to put that back on, so set that over there. Hot diggity dog. That's what we're talking about there. Getting places now. Getting places. That's nasty. Look like a dang bird nest up in there. Alright, so here's the axle. One of them. Seems pretty good. I don't know. Now, it's time to take that middle pumpkin part out and get to it. So, I'm setting this up here. There's no need for me to carry that on places. Wow, it actually shows a C-clip there, but I'm pretty sure the other side don't pull out. I haven't really tried it, but the book says there's a C-clip on it. And I would guess there probably is. I don't know. That mount in the middle was pretty hard to get out. Hold that bracket up there. Actually, I had to make a wrench for that. Well, I didn't make a wrench, I just cut a wrench off. Alright, let's try to get this pumpkin out of here. I'm going to loosen it up. See what happens here. Using the longest extension in the world. Jet's going over. So, I don't know. I got a pan under there, so I don't know what it's going to do. Oh, look. It's got Loctite on it. I don't know if I got any more Loctite. I'll figure that out, I guess, when the time comes. Spill. I'm going to clean that up. If you don't mind, like, totally, just don't make sure you don't get on your hoses, but not worry about if you get an old something that's full of rust, like all that grease on your truck, just use some oven cleaner, spray that on there, wait a little bit, spray it off, instantly wipe it down, whatever we call it, whatever I feel like doing. I don't know, smash my thumb again. that was close. I think I'll take a strap, stick it on the inside, around there, hold that whole pumpkin thing up, strap it up a little bit, hold on to it, because I don't want it to drop. I would have thought there'd been oil running out of it by now, but yeah. We'll leave that one. Take this one here. Oh, it's tight. That's not right, that's silicone. Someone's silicone there. Oh, it might be Loctite. I don't know. Not sure what they... It has to be silicone. It's too gummy and... I think that's silicone. That stinks. Ooh. You would think this thing would start dripping soon. Alright, I had to go empty my camera. It was kind of like full. Alright, we got this last top one. Wouldn't take it out. I don't have nothing holding it. Pretty sure we're going to go on the back side here in a second. Totally interrupted that. Took all the bolts out. I don't see nothing in here. I'm going to run on the back side and see if I can pull this thing out. Well, here we go. See what happens. This bitch is gonna be heavy. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Bet you it's gonna be heavy. Bet it's gonna be. Don't even know what's holding it. Should be anything holding it. Don't even know how to get this thing out of there. There we go. It's moving. Oh, there. It's oiling out. We're just going to let it drain there for a second. And see what's going on. Not looking too forward to picking this thing up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook a strap around here, I think. Actually, I might just pick it up. It's going to be freaking heavy, but I'm going to pick it up. Let it drain. And I'm going to set it down right in here. So let's see what we can set up in your Indian style. See what happens here. I plan on I have new oil, so I don't plan on using this oil. Oh wow, this thing is in there, man. Oh boy. I'm gonna break a nut here. Oh boy. Oh, this bitch is heavy. This thing is heavy. Oh shit. Dying though. Dying. I gotta clean all that out. There's so much freaking dirt and nasty bull crap in here. Oh, and there's a nice little Oh yeah, all that. Oh, that's lovely. All right, well, we'll set this out here. That goes like that, and I'm gonna try to tilt this thing like so. I'll take my finger. Boy, we're dumping. Son of a monkey. I should take this out somewhere and dealt with it there and clean it all up good. And then we'll see what happens, man. I might got myself into something good. Not gonna let dirt off everywhere. Looks like they took a silicone and just siliconed it all up. And I don't know if I have silicone. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well, I'm going to set this somewhere. I want to make sure it's drained all out here. Just set it up here and drain it. Let it drain there for a second. Boy, thing is nasty dirty. I'm going to clean this all up. Try to clean it all cleaned up before I put it back up here. I'm not going to fight with dirt all up in there. That's too much work. If you have a regular truck, you're going to probably drop this whole thing here. Just take it loose from there. Or take your leaf spring down. I have a come along on that side. Pulling this thing up. Tilting it. Man, you do not want to break these. These are not a fun toy. A fun thing to do. They got silicone on that. That's the stupidest design ever made. That's the dumbest thing. Especially with as heavy it is. My gosh. I'm going to get all this cleaned up good. Wipe it all out. It's going to take me like a good hour, I'm sure, just doing this right here and getting this cleaned up. I'm going to get it nice and spot shiny. I don't want those dirt and stuff falling around in there. Clean the top up so I don't have to worry about it. Oh man. You don't want to do this. This is crazy. Alright, I'm going to try to drag this out. I'm going to drag this whole finger out. See what happens. Get my cord there. I don't want to get it all nasty. Oh boy. Oh boy. Freaking boat. Oh man. Well, here we go. Alright, well, I filled this thing full of plastic bags. Try to keep some of the dirt off it because I won't clean it off. One thing I have to worry about is these holes on the side over here. Well, there's guide pins, but there's not. So I don't know, I'm just going to scratch around. And then I'll eventually get this all off of here, and then the bag's going to blow away. And every lady's going to have a baby over it. Like your bags are across our way. Better look, make sure they're not looking over this way. They're not over there. Yeah, they don't cause problems. They don't. Usually try to keep the bags cleaned up. Boy, that's a nasty situation, man. I don't know who lets their truck get that bad. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I gotta remember not to get dirt in that hole. Golly. That's a lot of dirt, grease. I think a lot of that's from that power steering fluid. I got this other end, the low side leaking. I want to fix that too while I'm doing all this. Using a brass thing. My mind went blank. Dude, the harder I think of what it's called, the farther away I can't think about it, like what it actually is called. Damn. Oh, look at that. Look at that big old chunk. That's gross. Dirt might have been holding it together. You never know. You never know. You just never know. Dude, I'm so mind. I can't remember what this thing's called. Lack of sleep. What happens when I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Might take the air hose, blow it out. Don't know. It'll fly off and hit me in the face. It's gonna happen. Well, let's see if we can. I doubt that'll work because it just wants to spin. Since I already got another shaft thing. Quite intense. About got it. Can't see nothing, but actually got it out of there. Kind of. Pretty. Here we go. Got it. Ooh, didn't break. Now, I'll be yes. Looks a bit different. Looks a lot different. I think they gave me the wrong side. I think they gave me the wrong side. Pretty sure. Yep. Yep, wrong side. Well, they gave me the wrong side. They gave me the driver's side. What a doofus. That's O'Reilly's for you, though.